Director, it's a disaster. Ms. Orion was attending a conference hosted by the Cabal Group, hoping to gain information about their projects, and they've unleashed some form of new technology which is aggressively warping space. Not only is she at risk, but Saturn itself has been entirely phased. And if we don't find a way to...
I've gone ahead and put some special finishing touches on a design Cora once abandoned. Nanoscopy! Some aspects of the mortal condition are so perniciously small, we could annihilate them with lasers. But we tend to want the patient alive because of reasons. Nanoscopy gives us the power to shrink a doctor into a teensy rocket ship and plunge it straight into the beating heart of our victim. The victim, not our victim. A victim of their condition. A patient, in other words. Yes. Dr. Otto Odious considers this fine design to be a 5-star affair. Do make sure the rocket returns to normal size after it's exited the creature it's within, unless you really want to see some shit.
I'm rather surprised he managed to finish the thing. In simulations, the patient either X or imploded. Sometimes a confusing mix of both. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, your hospital anxiously awaits its opening. your mark, Director. Understood. Opening now.
I have been ruminating over the distortion, the incalculable powers involved in warping the foam of our reality. It nearly makes me an envious Odious. These little green creatures running around the hospital. I'm beginning to suspect they were people once.
Yes, Doctor.
Perhaps if we can restore them to their prior, pathetic, meaty forms, we can come to understand their condition and the condition of the entire universe. From there, well, anything is possible. Anything you can possibly imagine. The only divinity worth the name is the transcendent power of science. Behold how that tottering fool was saved from early mortality.
Several SR violations in a row. I'll book him in for sensitivity training once we're done here, Director.
Warm greetings to you all.
Director, it seems the digital upheaval has scrambled some circuits. We've got patients turning up claiming to be, of all things, robots. Naturally, this wouldn't be a problem were they actually robots. But when they start making offensive bleep bloop sounds and rambling about protocol, one can't help but feel a bit offended by the deeply misrepresentative cultural appropriation.
See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
A horde of laxites has made its way inside the station, Director.
Yes, yes! The victims of our research shall embrace life anew, forever changed, better, superior.
I'm not sure exactly how he imagines they've been changed, but yes, it's going rather well.
Hello! It's me again. A fine invention. I'll chuck it in. Pick that up just for you. Perfect. Fancy that one? Smashing. Hope it helps you out. Back to the dome for me, Galacticare.
A clutch of vomitungs has managed to make its way into our hospital, Director.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again.
Another patient welcomed back to the brutal folds of material reality. Oh, if only I could spend some real time with them. I could make everything so very much better. My suspicions were correct. The bleep bloop ghosts are persons. How the Cabal built tech to achieve such a thing is very curious. I should like to ask them some questions. I've a notion of a test we could perform, Director. It requires faith in the power and procedures of science. I am going to use a bomb.
Dr. Odious, you were brought here under rather specific conditions.
It'll be a reality bomb. Something that can revert the state of matter to normalcy. And I've just had an idea as to where we can test it out. That poor, wretched little hamburger restaurant. Full of innocence, yes. If we could revert that gaudy diner, we'd be able to experiment on all the survivors.
Not actually the worst idea. We'll be filling this reality bomb with canisters, I assume.
Oh, quite so indeed. Nanoscopy. Use nanoscopy on them, Director. Bring the majesty of our designs to fruition. Magnificent.
The shuttle can launch on your command, Director. Bombs away!
Marvelous. Oh, nothing flushes the marrow quite like a good bang. Behold, the tiny burger joint. Its matter phased back to our reality. No longer must Dr. Odious endure without his precious burgers!
Yes. I'll see about placing an order later on, sir. Spectacular progress so far, Director, and some wonderful news. I happen to have pieced together a transmission we received when the bomb went off.
Distortion data. Cabal. Life in the physical. Sifting. No time.
The message was sent recently and arrived alongside valuable data from within the distortion field. It also contained a blueprint for the bioanalyzer, a device which will massively increase the research yield from the room it's installed in. I imagine Ms. Orion has guessed what we're up to and thinks it'll help us map the retrograde condition more rapidly.
To have survived the event, and all while trapped at the epicenter, Dr. Orion is impressive indeed. A fine leader in our venture to conquer this paltry galaxy.
Am I the only one who doesn't have the foggiest clue what they're doing? Did I just say that over the PA system?
I think so, Heel. It's okay. I'm sure everyone understands.
Oh dear.
Hello, Galacticare. Having a gander. See, that one's new. I'll chuck it in. See, that one's new. Some handy gizmos in there.
That patient bleeps and bloops no more. The charming jingles and annoying differing shall never again irritate the fine doctors of this grand institution.
I'm off to catch up with the news.
We have lack sites in the hospital, Director. I'm sure you're all over it, Director, but your patients keep dying. Director, your hospital is filthy. More medibots are required. More unusual arrivals, Director. This time some holograms who claim to be real people that get off on eating. Wait, scratch that. Biometrics confirm that at one point they were in fact flesh and blood. I'll log the new condition holophagia until we understand whatever the hell is going on.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. Perfect. Thank you. Come again.
Ah, the thrill of curing patients is intoxicating. I can only think of one thing I prefer more.
Catch you in the void.
clutch of vomitungs has managed to make its way into our hospital, Director.
Hello! It's me again. Right then. Back to the road for me.
With the success of our research, and with as many patients as we can cure of this dreadful condition, I imagine we're going to make a killing.
Galacticare friends, we attempted to intervene. We failed. With grief for the additional strain, you are known to us, and we implore your aid.
Not at all. It's what we're for. I'll be damned if these synthetic cretins are going to take colossals with them too.
Ah, the chance to study colossals is a rare and juicy temptation. I shall prepare my tools.
The shuttle is now ready to launch on your command, Director.
Thank you, Galacticare. We hope for our recovery. These beings are known to us, long thought vanquished. They must not be permitted to remain. Under their will, all would be ruined.
Yes, I'm starting to get the impression that they're rather a bad cluster of eggs, so to speak.
Enemies of reality itself.
Rather heavy stuff, really. Diagnosis canisters are ready for further analysis, Director.
All this delicious data! Colossal flesh seems even more susceptible. A curious finding indeed. While our canisters prepare to sacrifice themselves for the colossal survival, I shall continue my research. Oh, such intriguing sides and onion rings.
The canisters are ready to deploy what we're optimistically calling the Colossal Realization Bomb. Director, you may launch the shuttle when ready. And away they go.
Oh, for the genius of my bombs to save a colossal. If only my legions of clones were here to see it happen.
Did he just say legions?
Galacticare, thank you. We will return to the loam and raise the alarm. These agents may have designs elsewhere. All must know.
Best of luck.
The inscrutabilities of colossal flesh impede our research, but this retrograde warp, I suspect we have encountered an anti-colossal weapon. It would be the first such weapon known to the galactic community. A bold design indeed.
Galacticare, do not interfere. This reality will be conditioned to contain us.
Our master's will shall be positioned within real space. Once more, the loom must die.
And here I thought they were just misguided capitalists. All sounds rather melodramatic to me, Director. How about we pull the plug on all this anyway?
You are an inferior creation.
Darling, I've been telling myself that for 20 years. Get in line and give me back my friend.
We'll need a detonation large enough to envelop Saturn itself. I may have a few ideas.
The solar system does gravitation. Require Saturn to.
Yes, of course, of course.
Vomitongues are stalking your hospital. It's worth getting rid of them if you want your patients to get their food down.
Splendid. After hearing those self-impressed machines ramble about them, if anything is to dominate the countless stars of our universe, it shall be the majestic designs of Doctor.
For at least PR reasons, I'd ask that you delay that until after.
Oh, of course. To do otherwise would be grossly impolite.
Just got off the blower to some rather peculiar fellows claiming to have the answers to life, the universe, and everything. Still, we may be dealing with some neurological damage as a result of retrofication, so I've had them come in. That and the expanded glowing craniums, which might be a cause for concern.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. A fine invention. Fancy that one? Smashing.
Director, vomitongues have been spotted in the station.
Catch you later.
The canisters for the next reality bomb have been deployed.
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced they're just people. I've had too many run-ins with them.
Oh, what you humans do with your artificial intelligences is most morbid indeed. Very
At least the canisters can move. Vending machines.
Yes, well, try not to think about it, Mary. But it's...
Does it heal?
No, not really. The shuttle is now ready for your dispatch order, Director.
Witness physics break through the power of raw demolition.
Yes, lovely to see a fellow rediscover his vocation so late in life.
Oh, it's had its moments. There's always been.
Yes, smashing stuff, Director. If it weren't for your hard work, we'd be thoroughly Rogered out here. Director, I've decoded another transmission from Missouri.
Cabal, panic. Mr. Vulnerable. What?
She's still alive. We're close now, Director. Let's shut down the engine behind all this madness and get our CEO safely back home.
Just a little more finesse, and we can strike a fatal blow at the more research and more and more. Let's all come to know the superiority. A coupon, 20%. What a remarkable savings.
Another new condition, Director. Several patients registering an infestation of nanobots rewiring their brain. Joe knows.
Oh, the blockchain bots. Yes, that's one of mine.
Mr. Odious, are you claiming to...
Yes, indeed. It was during your 21st century. I was looking for new sources of revenue to fund my glorious research.
That explains a great deal.
Had to clean some of this up. Not easy with flippers.
Director, lag sites have been spotted in the station.
Hello, Galacticare. I think I brought you the right bits. If not, it might just be bog rolls and videotapes. Always love a good trade. See you around, Space.
Vomitungs are stalking your hospital. It's worth getting rid of them if you want your patients to keep their food down.
Warm greetings to you all.
Director, a plague of noshers have come to visit our wonderful hospital and harass the pleasant patients within. Director, the organics are hungry. They require vending machines.
Hello there. I hope you're all well.
We have laxites in the hospital, Director.
Right then. Back to the road for me.
Director, I know it's a pain to babysit the needs of organics, but you will need to place some vending machines.
Hello, Galacticare. It's me again. Catch you later.
Washers are roaming the halls, Director.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. See you later, Galacticare. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
A clutch of vomitungs has managed to make its way into our hospital, Director.
Warm greetings to you all.
Director, we appear to have an infestation of vomitongues.
Hello! It's me again. I'm off to catch up with the news.
Director, we appear to have an infestation of vomitongues. Astonishing, Director. I think you've managed the last little shove we need to blast that station. Oh, there goes gravity. So, the canisters required for the final bomb are ready for your attention.
Hello, Galacticare.
Bravo, Director. The canisters are ready for delivery, and with my simulated fingers crossed, dispatch the shuttle when you're ready, Director.
You're imbeciles, clinging to the false constants of a hopeless world. We would have saved it all.
Not particularly interested, I'm afraid.
Behold our indomitable power. The combo deal is mine. Odious, away.
You splendid b****s. I knew you had it in you.
A pleasure to hear your voice again, Mum. I hope your stint in polygonal reality wasn't unduly miserable.
Whenever we moved, we made bleepy bloopy noises. It was maddening. Intriguing that our consciousness functioned normally, though. I suspect the Cabal weren't your typical corporate APs. Whatever technology caused this was far more advanced than anything I've seen.
Yes, quite peculiar. We've plenty of data to pore over whenever you can return to the station, Miss Orion.
Oh, I can't even imagine. I'll be with you in a jiffy.
A reality collapse very dexterously avoided, Director. A genuine pleasure to watch you work. I doubt we'll struggle to negotiate any more medical contracts after something like this. It's not every day a private healthcare company saves a solar system, after all.
Galacticares! It is I, Dorian Salazar, full of life's precious gusto. Once more, I need your help. I understand if you'd rather not, with acknowledgements that I have been a truly precious tit and a half. But I seem to have found myself waking amidst a rather desperate and head-exploding situation. I was dispatched to a mining colony to serve out my days as a labourer, and the bloody computers put a mind-control chip in my head, as well as the heads of at least 100 other Salazar employees. The chips seem to have stopped working, but the bombs in them, I'm afraid to say, are perfectly functional, as evidenced by my being drenched in the meaty goop of my former secretary. I didn't know who else to call. I shall await you on the far edges of known space. Godspeed, Galacticares.
Well, that didn't take long. We're all ready to proceed when you are, Director. Though this system could gratefully benefit from any further support you... Well, this is rather a surprise. Mr. Salazar has given us coordinates to an obscure nebula in which he and other Salazar employees were interned for a spot of forced labor. More concerningly, it sounds as though people are, well, exploding. I am not the biggest fan of the fellow, Director. He's been a titanic pain in the arse, quite frankly. But it doesn't feel right to leave him or his colleagues. Butter my crepes, Director. We knew it'd be grim out here, but this is a calamity. Have they been harvesting colossals?
Galacticares? Is that you? I can't see what's outside through all the brain matter jamming up the bloody screen.
Yes, Mr. Salazar. Did you say brain matter?
Afraid so, robot. I woke up naked, confused, with a strange device jammed into my cocoa nut. Gently, my sister's dog Walker and Salazar accountant promptly exploded and coated the view screen with his mind jelly. Suffice it to say, we've been trying to get the bloody things out of our heads. But there are a lot of implants over here, Galacticares, and only so many screwdrivers.
I see. My condolences regarding Genly, sir. We've some poor implanted fellows here with us, in fact.
Does anybody know why there are no coffee machines in here?
Good grief!
Director, with Baz's help, I've been rooting around in the deceased colossals, trying to figure out exactly what the Cabal were up to. I'm going to trust you to help Mr. Salazar save as many of these poor souls as you can. Sorry for the squelching.
We will recover the memories of my fallen brood from this nest of butchery. Had we only known.
Well, that's all rather a lot, Director. I suppose we should get straight to the business of the day.
When you chaps are ready, I'll send you the first group, the ones whose implants are ominously vibrating the most. I'm not sure if that's how the brain bombs work, but it is quite irritating.